little check. Alright, we good. Nice little double check. Take a few. Can you say something?
Is it working?
Yep. Alright. Alright, welcome back anybody who happens to end up watching this. We continue in Divinity Original Sin 1.
I was watching a back cooking video.
Why are you not professional?
Because I was just awed at the audacity.
Uh-huh. And that's what you were.
Yep. That's the polite version of what had happened.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets,
You gotta give
the
me
likes
back.
of which I doubt you could even fathom, old friend. Oh, my good man. Drink if you please.
We left her house, we
Please
found
do
her
keep
basement,
shouting, Mike.
and we didn't go back to the grave digger yet.
No, we didn't. So we need to go to the grave digger.
No, we have to find the grave, I'm sorry. The grave
Yes,
is the
that way
view.
we can prove that there's nobody inside of it.
Yes, and then we have to go back.
Come now.
There we
There we go.
We're back.
Just had to think about it.
Your head's growing more swollen. You can speak that way to her. Well,
Didn't
suffice
really
to say, I've got
communicate
my
it yesterday.
eye on you, Baron.
It did.
Oh, you want to replace me?
See how much you like this. You're just giving me more ammo. That is not how I anticipated you reacting. I am lost.
Leave the
Second
bar.
story.
Go climb the stairs. Oh. That's the computer.
It is. Yep. We're probably.
Next time maybe start first.
That is fair. We'll give it one more shot. Up. Wait a minute. Maybe it's a heating thing. Upsies.
She's helping.
Sitting on my leg and making it all hot.
Yes, that's how she helps. She's only a cat. She can only do so much.
Here we go. Just heard me talking smack again about getting a new computer. Alright. Now where are the stairs?
On the floor.
I promise I'm not trying to be dumb right now.
I'll turn the camera to the left.
Made a
Go
big
to your right.
change on your block for the
There,
wearer of
okay.
the good stuff.
Lordy. There we go.
So you're just hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting for what, exactly?
I'll thank you to leave me be, you old rat.
Oh, you think
I
you
think
can
the good
speak
is
that
there.
way to
Yeah.
Well,
That way,
suffice to
that's
say
great.
it, I've got my eye on
There's
you,
as many
Baron.
friends as the
I
man
am
with
a
many
duke,
kings.
you potato-eating peasant.
Okay, what's the thing?
There you go.
What's going on now?
May the seven
Here lies Kimberly. Finally.
Jesus.
Here lies Jared. Shall I come back as an enraged spirit or a lovable prankster ghost? Here lies Patrick. You can kill me, but you'll never kill the dancer inside me.
Is it dancing that fast?
I think it's one of these.
May the seven
Okay, I'm
keep
coming.
you.
I'm coming to read them.
Here lies Catherine. I know, I was great.
Okay, so we should save first in case you pick the wrong one.
Yeah, fight it. There we go.
You rest it up. I'm not. You hit things, right? You
Rest in peace, darling.
You want me to? Okay. That's right.
I forgot your name was Scarlet.
That's right.
And I'm logic.
What trickery is this? That's not Jake.
It's a rotting sheep's corpse. It seems someone snatched Jake's body.
Oh, I can't pick it up.
Alright.
May the seven
Got
keep
caught.
you.
Okay.
Everything we do seems to fortify your abilities.
Damn right they do.
Pro tag.
Yeah. You must gain new strength because you want to scare the entire team.
Jesus, does your back hurt?
It must.
Man, you must have all kinds of scoliosis with that inflated
Rest in
ego of
peace,
yours.
Some
darling.
kind of chip on my shoulder. Am I gonna be nice to you? No, because you were mean to me with all the rock, paper, scissors.
That
It's
was
easy
my
enough
favorite
to gain
I'm
new
part.
carrying the
strength when
team.
one is carrying an entire team on one's shoulders.
Oh my god.
Rest in peace,
The
darling.
team hardly enjoys being confused with your massive, wobbling head.
If they have brains.
I don't need those. This far on good looks and charisma. Why should I stop now?
Good luck. Who told you that? Your mother? She lied.
I don't know. Your mom seems to like me.
Mom's dead again.
There we go.
Come on, follow the pro tag.
Dear me.
Come now, Alistair.
Oh,
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent another soul flying to his death? Sad story, that. Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of an impression on an undertaker. Especially not these days, with so many laid low by the orcs and such like. I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps he can finally get a little peace.
about himself or just go straight into the body?
Nah, Jake's body. Go for the jugular.
How do you... Ah, the ledger, is it? Fool was I to leave it in the open. Or perhaps I even looked forward to being found out. Well, as you know, I have my suspects in the matter. What would you like to know?
I find it weird that you just, you know, write things like that in your journal. I mean, I wouldn't. Things that would implicate me into, like, you know, a crime.
Well, he doesn't have text messages, so, you know.
Or Twitter.
One must get caught the way that they must get caught. Just why do you suspect everyone?
Kind of.
Alright, who are we looking for?
Let's ask about the wife.
Is that Evelyn or Esmeralda?
Evelyn, I think. Yeah.
I know it sounds strange suspecting the doctor's apprentice
Oh.
of something so ghoulish as this, but there's few in this city could manage to transport a corpse without raising eyebrows. It was she who delivered Jake's body from the inn to the mortuary, and there was something about her that night, some kind of excitement.
Necromancy?
Seemed she could barely contain her thoughts, that there was something thrilling about to happen. I can't quite settle it in my mind how a young medical professional would have such a strange reaction to an occasion such as that. And this may or may not have anything to do with the whole rigmarole, but her master, Dr. Theleron, bought an old shack of mine, one overtaken by undead, for an exorbitant price considering what he was getting. I never did figure what he wanted it for, but he sure seemed eager.
You want to mention where the shop is? What, that he constantly has all the fingers to point? How much are you paying? Yep. Here's the key. Nope, don't care. Give me money.
But I suppose I don't know the answer. Nope, one or the other.
Not my business. Give me money.
I never saw a widow less distraught at the death of her husband, and I've seen hundreds pass through my parlor. It was she who rang my bell just before the body was snatched, lured me outside claiming she needed air, before discussing the funeral arrangements. Some accomplice could have sneaked in and grabbed the remains while I was comforting the oh-so-overcome Esmeralda.
Do you feel like she also, as soon as the body was taken, she was walking away talking to someone with the hood? She was like, did I hit my marks?
Plenty of us shopkeepers entrust the mayor with the spare keys to our businesses, you know. And he's the only person in town with a second copy of the key to the mortuary. He could have used it to sidle in without a peep, if he were so inclined. Aureus himself paid me a visit the night the body was delivered. Came rapping at my door in the frosty morning before the sun had even started peeping, and told me to tell him, and only him, if I noticed anything strange or suspicious about the remains. Can't see why he'd bothered to go through all that trouble, unless he knew something the rest of us don't.
I'm sorry, I wasn't making it. Was that about the mayor?
Something strange about the body, but remember, there's the room in the inn where his body was found. Is the captain the dude who was standing outside the room, or no?
I think so, yeah.
Should we go talk to them and then continue the conversation?
Yeah, I think so.
The dead man is nervous as a squirrel. I'm certain he's hiding something.
Oh yes, we're coming back.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it.
Myself with such things.
Just turn around, look at the gravedigger. Don't skip town.
He won't be lining your pockets.
Don't make me
Dear
chase.
me,
Yeah, you'll only die
how
tired.
the coast reminds me of my long flame. I sail the sea, I walk the worlds.
He was to be right. He was left.
I think it's
I'm
in
sorry,
here.
east.
I thought it was in here.
So you're
The
just
body.
hanging around the inn, are
Didn't you
you?
found it?
Waiting
No.
for what, exactly?
No, remember his body?
I'll
Oh,
thank
you
you
know what?
to
Yeah,
tell
let's go
me.
talk to him.
Addison,
Yeah.
Yeah,
have
this
you
guy.
ever had the
I don't think he
fortune of
was the
challenging
captain.
the fate
Oh,
of
no, he's not.
No,
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but I can't open this door for anyone who hasn't received Captain Aureus' explicit approval.
Okay, we have to go find
Yeah,
it.
Captain-
So you work for Aureus.
Yeah,
Got it.
Captain Aureus, I believe, is the guy who's talking at Esmeralda.
Oh.
If I remember correctly.
Gandalf.
Kind of. He could just also be another, like, goon or whatever. But talking about Esmeralda. is alright. This delicate flower. I can't imagine how incredibly traumatic this must all be.
I feel like we passed the house. Is that the house that we passed?
No.
Where
Wrong
was
button.
the let's walk back from the chicken murder.
It's... No, that's not it.
Okay, that's the chicken murder
House.
house. So yeah, that one.
Yeah, this
On
one.
the hill.
Yeah. Alright, my bad.
Don't forget where you murdered my cooking friend. You can go on adventure.
You should be better at rock, paper, scissors.
You killed Sir Fuckington. Right?
Oh. Yeah, Septimus. Oh, you know who would I think it would be? They'd be in the Legionnaires' camp.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go to the Legionnaires' camp. Their captain's probably there.
My, what a strong and handsome officer you are, kind Septimus. You must have fought many a battle, am I right? In fact, I bet you're a real war hero.
Oh, I'm no hero, Esmeralda dearest. I'm just doing my duty for the Legion.
Well, you certainly are my hero, the rock upon which I may rest my weary soul in these trying and troubled times.
Well, hello there!
Never fear, milady. As long as I'm around, no hair on your haloed head shall be harmed.
Guy.
Attention! Hello, face!
Stuff to steal, you said?
Yeah, I will go talk. Is this? No, I'm sorry. The captain's on the second story, if I remember correctly.
Okay, ooh,
No,
stuff.
that is Arthur.
Do they need levels in this, or?
So that's Arthur. Are they on? Talk to that person.
Oh yeah, that's him.
Oh, okay, cool.
What have we here, then? A so-called source hunter,
So-called?
eh? Well, look,
I sound jealous.
do what you must in Cyseal, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs. You hear?
Me? Yeah, that doesn't sound right. Just go straight into arrest.
Yeah, right. I know someone.
Do you
who
think?
should
Do you
rest.
think we could just say you?
I don't know.
I
don't
mean,
feel
we
like-
don't have enough evidence.
I know who we should arrest.
Who?
Everyone.
You.
Just turn to the guy from it's like Always Sunny in Philadelphia or whatever it is. Just like all the red wire and tape everywhere. Nah, man, this is who it really is. It's all conspiracy.
I'm Captain Aureus, if you must know, leader of the Legion in Cyseal. By which I mean I have the enviable task of commanding a battalion of walking dead. For I fear it may well be but a matter of time before the undead undo all my soldiers and turn them into drivelling hordes of their own misshapen number.
So you don't like anyone, is what I'm hearing.
If you must.
What's your problem with the undead? What have they ever done for you?
How are you enjoying Cyseal? How's the weather?
Yeah, right. Are you enjoying the constant undead and orc attacks?
Arhu?
Arhu tells me he suspects a sect might be at work around this. That could work.
Yes, and he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat, licking God's knows which body parts.
You sound jealous.
Sects, sorcerers. He'll be seeing flying carpets next. I'd say they're looking for weak spots in our defenses. They can't make an attack over land for fear of Ahu's magical machines, so they're trying their luck by sea. They won't succeed, though. Not against the Legion. We are the pride of Riverlon, to be found and to be seen everywhere. We don't hide in the dark and lurk in corners like some I could mention. No, we protect the civilized from the barbaric, and we do so impeccably.
Didn't you just call them all brainless 2 seconds ago?
I don't know, I feel like being able to decide how good you are kind of is a stat deck.
What, if I'm grading myself?
Yeah, kind of. That's what I'm getting at.
Bravo! Figured that one out, did you? I hadn't been stuck here for 2 years because we're
Can I
being
murder
besieged by fluffy kittens, you know. Those brain-feasting
I'm sure they
freaks
don't
out there
understand.
keep on coming. And it takes all the sword arms and all of Ahu's half-baked contraptions to keep them at bay. Keeping them at bay, that is all we do. Were that I could break their backs once and for all.
He's not inefficient if you ask me. If you want to keep him at bay, why can't you put him down for good?
I like to imagine that the conversation we're having, we're literally having behind his back while he's just kind of like...
Prattling on.
Yeah, prattling on. He's just walking around the room and we're just... I'm just like, you know, I feel like da-da-da-da.
So I can't kill him?
Self-assessment, that's what I was thinking of. Just 3 completely different conversations occurring at the same time.
No, you really shouldn't kill him. I mean, like... If I leave through the window...
Man, my word recall is terrible.
We can put him in Jake's coffin. That's for a whole whodunit loop.
What coffin?
Yeah, we'll bring him back to Jake's coffin because there's half a sheep in there. I'm sure we can pull him up.
Who's Jake?
The dead guy. Well.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he doesn't have his body in there, but we can dump this body in there.
Which dead guy? There are lots of undead around here.
The one that we're supposed to be finding the murderer of.
Who's murdered? Just my guy completely is not paying attention to anything.
Anyway.
It's just really good at rock, paper, scissors.
Do you think this one matters?
Yes. Let's do it. Why not?
No, it's not another one, I guess.
How am I enjoying it?
Yeah.
Are you spoiling for a fight, Hunter?
Actually, yes.
Are you? Cyseal stinks of
Try
fish, reeks of orcs, and on a good day, the wind disperses the stench of decomposing corpses. I can't remember the last time I had a proper piece of steak, and by now, I retch at the mere sight of sardines. So in conclusion, I am not enjoying Cyseal.
Sounds like
so
you're living
you want
down...
me to return my sardine welcome basket?
Well, I was gonna say, it sounds like you're living down wind from a paper factory. I don't know, my mom says they smell terribly.
Arrest? Or Jake's murder?
Jake's murder, obviously. We're not just gonna arrest people, we should try and do it properly.
Oh, I just really want to run up his blood pressure. Okay, fine.
Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous! I told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother, but he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot.
That's oddly apropos for what's happened recently.
I am just saying, you know how we were talking about us having a conversation on the side? That's basically what you just said.
What I just said?
No, what he was saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, source hunters and blah, 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 blah. They always see this and that and that. It's like, you do realize we're right here.
Right?
You sure I can't hit him?
Yes.
Can we knock him out in this game?
No. I don't know if they're... No, they didn't have student identity.
I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town. Not Mayor Cecil, not Ahu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter.
Don't worry,
So investigate Jake's death if you feel so inclined, but report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary.
Does your head leaving your shoulders count, or did you mean something different?
I feel like this is like a main quest line in this.
The scene of the crime is over at the King
I don't
Crab
think I can
Inn.
soft lock the game.
You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you!
So we should definitely go look at the
before I go, I want to gossip some more, so I'm just gonna
No, but I would like to hear all of them at the same time.
Hear all of what?
All of his little things, like go back to the scene of the crime.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to hear all of these in succession.
We can go into the corpse or his wife.
No, we should. No. I know, but I want to change the subject.
Mm-hmm.
Go to where the scene of the crime occurred.
Mm-hmm.
You know, explore that area. Get all the first.
We just did.
No, we haven't. No, now we can go inside.
Oh.
Now we can actually go inside the crime.
I'll be back. Don't worry about what I bring with me when I come back. We'll be fine.
Those folks are embarrassed at Bridge Troll. Get
Are you
the
sure
shining recruit.
we need him?
Sorry, sir.
He might also be the type to write down his thoughts, so we don't actually need him.
No, we don't. I might keep cutting that again. Is that? No, I can.
Alright.
The seven we secure the perimeter.
Saying he doesn't seem like he's dead.
Aaron has as many friends as the
Come
man.
now, Alistair.
I'll kill that one
Sure
too.
you've met your match once or twice.
Ha! The closest I've come to mind,
Convenient
First.
This is a long one. Right.
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your investigation.
Nope,
Not exactly
talk to
the
him.
friendliest bloke, the captain, is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is
That's
a
all I
walk
had to
through
say.
the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy.
Come on. Great. Oh.
What happened?
Oh, we can level
Is this
up.
a dream?
I don't think so. That's stone.
There's
Somehow
stone.
it sent us flying into the stars.
What stone?
The one that was on the floor.
I didn't see a stone.
It shocked the floor first.
Oh.
Got too close. Is there something here? Magical torches. I like magical items too.
Terrible, terrible, terrible! It will consume us all. By the quill that
Isn't
lasts
it?
a
The Dobby.
billion words. What's this? Two Rivalonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious.
I am so disappointed that they weren't able to have like any of these races until the very end of the video. I feel like they would have really added a lot to the whole thing.
The imp was in Act 2.
What?
In the time area where everything's slow.
That's what I'm talking about. That's like the very end.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. Proper introductions. Zixex, the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was and is and, hopefully, all that is to be. As for how I got here, well, for a historian appointed by the gods themselves, hopping to the end of time is as easy as 1, 2, 3. How you got here, though? That's a rather more interesting question. On such a
I got
tiny
here like
and
this.
rapidly shrinking vestige of space and time, I wouldn't have expected to find a soul but my own shadow.
I just got here like every single other Japanese anime pro tag. I touched the weird stone, and now I'm here.
Simple.
Ah, at last a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already that this place is the end of time. If that didn't send your heart into your stomach and your pulse a-flutter, it should have. Time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. but something totally, utterly terrible has happened.
Did the same person who wrote Scaleritis write you?
Who? What?
The butler for the Dark Urge.
Oh, maybe. They do have a heck of a lexicon, so possibly.
Show, don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens, and feast your soon-to-be terrified eyes on the darkness that is approaching.
Bane,
Might
what
be
did you do?
quite mad.
Then we'd better appease him.
Yeah, he's
Have a look
scam,
through
isn't
the
he?
looking
Should be.
lens.
Probably. Let's see what this. I mean, like, only in the beginning. Unlike the Red Prince, you know.
Just always.
Yes, to the end.
So they're like, oh my god,
He's not a good character.
he is.
Not compared to the others.
I'm about to say, as far as like people who clearly have a very storyline that really affects everything on a grand scale, or have like really deep roots to things that are happening, he's not high up on the list.
Not really. I mean, like, I'm sure dragons will be important later.
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't the portal? It's quite sprung to life, just like the long, dormant flames that decorate this observatory. After all my waiting and hoping, could it be? You, dear stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move further away.
Protest.
Those torches, alight! This portal active once more. It cannot be coincidence.
I'll nurse you.
First.
Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it. It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean. I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present as well. It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite. Then, no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time knows a pattern when he sees one. Ah, though I cannot say for certain, if it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered. In fact, every last question that ever plagues your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than... But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leap through, we'll find out for certain. After you, after you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side. You first, but don't dilly-dally.
Pro tag.
Yes, just as I hoped. There she is. There it is. Come.
And he's off.
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
Is there loot here, or like...
I love the idea that... Where's Jahan?
Jahan? Watching me back in town. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Why can't I move him?
I don't know.
Can I not...
You should be able to control him. He's still your character.
I know. But is it because I'm not near him? This better not be some goofy thing where it has actively, like, affected.
You haven't saved in a while, too. You haven't saved since the graveyard. If we just keep going, maybe he'll teleport to us.
Yeah.
He ran that way.
Out of
Yeah, he's out of reach.
Ugh.
Yeah, because he wasn't connected to you, which is weird, because
Yeah, he's been
he
following
followed
me the
you
whole
the entire time.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Here's the portal.
Jayhan?
There we go.
Jayhan.
Kind of.
Did you not see? Oh, jump through the portal. Jayhan.
Oh, he's still back there? You know, whatever. Whatever. I connected us. You saw it. We all saw it. Run the replay.
Shall we save here while we can still access him?
Yeah, might as well.
Oh, you have to save.
Oh. That is different.
Oh, it is. It's a storm cloud.
Yeah. Do you think it's showing us all the different kinds of, like, that?
I don't know. It's a nether portal.
Kind of.
You gotta light it on fire. Just out of curiosity.
It shows, like, the different elements.
Yeah.
Ice. Ice.
You put nails in your boots?
Air thing.
Rawr!
No, not you.
How can I help you, my friend?
Not move. I'm trying to loot the place.
Stop.
What?
I'm used for just the attention of men.
And then
Rawr. Oh, I'm sorry. Stop being like that.
yeah,
Don't
earth,
find
fire,
distracted.
air, and
Aerosage.
yeah, water.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, all the different source elements of power.
There's nothing in here. I tried. Stuff.
Could
No, I want stuff.
milady, the weaver of time, mother of history,
my stuff. I've
author
got first.
of all that has ever been.
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who chronicles
I'm
all
sorry.
that I weave.
Astounding, unbelievable. I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
You have brought guests, I see. Strange. Very strange guests.
Yeah, strange guess.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
I was investigating a murder.
A stone. So, it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so?
What do you mean new life?
Is that what you call a new level? I'm joking.
Are you saying I've leveled up? Awesome!
Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all my work. Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into existence, you see. But yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
Yeah, God. What?
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone.
Cop out.
Source hunters, it would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say, but I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are.
Well, that never bodes well on these stones. Next thing you know, you're gonna tell me I'm the Dark Urge in Act 3.
Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret, a secret lost even to me. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
How are all
It
these
would
things
appear
associated with the murder?
that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry.
I think the murder is just
Thus,
happenstance.
it restores time
Maybe
itself.
he had the stone and he was murdered for it.
I see. What the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
Yes. Though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote to the void's ravishment of our realm.
Are we Eternals?
I was about to say, do you think that, like, we're Eternals, or do you think that, God, what was his name? The guy from...
Thane?
No. DOS2, the god.
I forget his name.
Yeah, the guy who, I won't say Atlas, but it's definitely not Atlas. But yeah, the god, what was it, Godspawn? What was it called?
I don't remember his name.
The
The guy who tried to take all the swords from the world, right?
yeah, what was it called?
I know.
Oh, it's bothering me so much.
If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all.
He's the god.
Are you really going to give an answer that's like, we have better things to do?
God woken.
When you have been taken to a new plane of existence and you're really going to say, I have homework?
A little bit.
Indeed you must, though I may not yet understand why. It seems that you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. Yet we are not the only entities who know these stones to be so much more than pretty gems.
Why, of course, that's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent the mending of time.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the void's insatiable hunger.
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix
sure you're
comes
not
before
spoilers?
Zax, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we stop the void.
Also, we're not Eternals, we're not Skeletons.
How do you know they're always skeleton ones? Maybe they had flesh at one point.
No, because the Eternals, the fact that Bane exists in this world implies that we cannot be Eternals.
You don't know if he does. He could. So.
They're the people before time itself.
When we're at the end of time.
The Eternals became the gods.
We could be set for the beginning of time, too.
That? Number one. Us too. Anyway.
Yeah, same storyline, though.
I will eat my keys if it turns out that we are each other.
Of course they're connected. Oh, okay.
No, obviously they're
I was
connected.
gonna say, where do you think Jahan comes from?
No, the fact that you said that repeatedly.
Oh, we could be. It'd be cool.
It would be really cool.
It'd be super cool.
We're not,
Please,
though.
our most
Wait till after-
mysterious
Damn it!
guest. Are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us restore what has been lost?
I guess.
I mean, you didn't even wait for me to say yes at the end. I mean, I know I said yes before, but like that feels like
Word.
I should have another answer after that conversation. I'm thinking.
I have the last test. The last test. The last test. If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it. Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world, and each by each, you'll discover how to open me.
Wow.
What'll it be, Source Hunter? Do tell.
Not.
I was just checking.
What the fuck happened?
So, what do you think, Source Hunter?
There's probably like a spell to get to open.
Do you think it's just hitting it with
What do
each
you
element?
think, Source
It
Hunter?
might be, but like, let's not. I was about to say, let's not waste spell slots.
We don't have those.
We're supposed to talk to each other.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot. Forgot you existed.
I am on the trail, Source Hunter.
Wrong person. Oh, the conversation's gone now.
No! No! Your filthy follower affected our conversation. Oh my goodness. Really? It literally got rid of the conversation.
Yeah, it did.
God, that
wanna
thought
try
died
to?
of loneliness.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Hey, I want to tell you something. Never mind.
Are you sure it's not just being the chest with every element?
It
Like,
might
it
be.
seems like you just want me to hit you with every element. I mean, I get
Have every
that.
element?
No, I don't. I want it though. Can we take that chick with us?
That would be super funny. Bye my big sister. Oh, bro. I'll find it. I can't. Jesus.
Come, I've got something for you if you're up to the challenge.
Okay, fine.
Are you a vendor? Do you
The
sell
glint in
anything?
your gaze
Huh?
and the set of your brow suggest to me that you've not given up on our dear old Rivellon, not just yet. No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll mend the tapestry in no time. We'll find out just who you are and how exactly to send the void back to wherever it came from. But you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic changes your search will yield? And who knows what the Weaver might discover about you? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the end of time. Just, don't go sharing it around. Never know who we can trust these days. Off you go, then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end of time.
I do.
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void, I honestly don't know. But ask her. If she claims it is so, perhaps she knows why.
Probably has something to do with the nowhere.
Wrong series.
Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivellon, there will be someone waiting for you. My agent, my eyes and ears upon your world.
Do you this is not Spectral World? You can't shoot up the pipes with the out of the hoops?
Yeah, nope.
I hope he'll be able to help you as much as he can. Time, I need hardly remind you, is of the essence.
No comfortable duds?
No comfortable duds.
What a world this is.
I wonder,
So
do
you
you know
said-
more about the void?
Yeah, we should.
What it is, what lies at the heart
Nasty
Great
deeds?
absence of all that even the gods cannot comprehend. It
Pickpocketing,
leads us
sneaking, and
like
mockery.
infinity
That's gonna
or
put
the
it on the
finality of tick-tocking time.
We should probably level up. I'll level up craftsmanship so we can do lore master stuff.
No, she's lore master.
Oh, you go?
The ranger.
Okay, cool. So then I can increase weapons.
The question has this come today. Why are there two of us?
Probably.
Two beings that record all of history parallel to one another.
I'm gonna look at some spells before I level up.
One without a conclusive
I don't
answer,
think she
though
can
its
level up.
resolution may lie in conception. Where you chronicle, I both comfort and create. Where you arrive at conclusions, I spin origins for signs.
Probably hold off on until I
So do we just hop back through the portal now? Or what's the... No, so there's an observatory. How do we mess with it and open that?
Pet pal.
Do you talk to chickens before you murder them?
Absolutely.
That explains why there are 4 of them. 3.
Now I can talk to animals. A very important skill. From what I remember, this game has a lot more fun dialogue with animals.
What's this section here?
These are portals to different realms.
I think so.
There's a lot in this game now.
There's only 3 of them. Over here, there's 3 of them. And then the one that we came through goes to the observatory. Yeah.
3.
No, 4.
Oh.
2. Huh? Here's 4. And 6. So there's 6 of them. No, 6.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there's 3 on each side.
And that one, 7.
Oh. Oh, well, they went back to the observatory. So I guess, 8. I'm sorry. 6, 7. Observatory. 8, yeah.
I wonder, do you know more about the void? What it is? What lies at the heart?
Alright, I guess we do have to go back to the observatory. I don't see another way out of here.
Alright, good. Is there like things we're supposed to do? Yeah, that's just a back.
I wanted to see if the dragon was still there since it's expanding now. No, no, it's still there.
Yeah. I guess that was its thing.
There's no way out.
I mean, there has to be one. I know we've gotten this far, so we've done it. So, like, do we talk to her?
Maybe.
How welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest.
The Lady of Time, the weaver of history.
It shall be.
Good to see you on the shelter. Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot!
Do you have the stone or something?
I am on the trail, Source Hunter.
A question has me stumped, milady. Why are there two of us? Two beings that record all of history parallel to one another.
That is a
Painting
good
is
question, Zigzags. One without a conclusive answer, though its resolution may lie in conception. Where you chronicle, I both chronicle and create. Where you arrive at conclusions, I spin origins besides.
Taking your teaspoon.
Teach us how to get out of here?
He said!
Yeah, he said he was gonna teach us how to get out. Log?
The Lady of Time, the weaver of history. I am your biggest fan, dear lady. Could I get your autograph?
It shall be my pleasure, Sir Imp. I'll embroider it in the first volume of your all-encompassing chronicles.
It says that he showed us how to do it, but like...
Where?
Kind of, I don't...
I wonder, you know more about the void? What it is? What lies at the heart of it?
What lies at its heart? Why, nothing, of course. The great absence of all that even the gods cannot comprehend. It eludes us, like infinity, or the finality of tick-tocking time.
A question has me stumped, milady. Why are there two of us? Two beings that record all of history parallel to one another.
That is a good question, Zigzags. One without a conclusive answer, though its resolution may lie in conception. Where you chronicle, I both chronicle and create. Where you arrive at conclusions, I spin origins besides.
The Lady of Time, the weaver of history. I am your biggest fan, dear lady. Could I get your autograph?
It shall be my pleasure, Sir Imp. I'll embroider it in the first volume of your all-encompassing chronicles.
I wonder, do you know more about the void? What it is? What lies at the heart of it?
What lies at its heart? Why, nothing, of course. The great absence of all that even the gods cannot comprehend. It eludes us, like infinity, or the finality of tick-tocking time.
A question has me stumped, milady. Why are there two of us? Two beings that record all of history parallel to one another.
That is a good question, Zigzags. One without a conclusive answer, though its resolution may lie in conception. Where you chronicle, I both chronicle and create. Where you arrive at conclusions, I spin origins besides.
lady of time, the weaver of history. I am your biggest fan, dear lady. Could I get your autograph?
It shall be my pleasure, Sir Imp. I'll embroider it in the first volume of your all-encompassing chronicles.
Oh, waypoint?
Oh.
Oh, God.
I wonder, do you know
But there's
more
gonna be
about
another
the
portal.
void? What
No.
it is? What lies?
We were apparently overthinking the entire thing.
Is no one gonna question the portal in the middle of town?
Source Hunters!
Oh!
I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space. Nice to have found a shelter, wouldn't you agree? Where you can come to no harm. I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zigzags, let us turn to the business at hand. Starstone.
It doesn't help that Zigzags have a lot.
Now, where's my pepper?
I know.
Did it sprout legs and run away?
What do you think of the
Especially
same thing?
Sir Zigzags.
Yeah.
Waddlepin the Third.
Wizard. Cat.
Yeah. And you think Ugg would be the one who's, scribe for time?
Actually, our business is
Now, where's my pepper? Did it sprout legs
Excuse
and
me,
run
sir.
away?
Listen, I know that you're currently trying to keep advertising space.
We have a murder.
There is a murder of a decently respected.
The whole world is going to be murdered unless you do this for me.
I know, but first.
The one.
Yeah.
For the many.
The CEO has been killed.
It's so friendly for you two.
Kind of. Are you being punched in the head? Did you not listen to the imp tell you that literally the entire universe would end if this isn't solved? Well, then you should help us solve the murder that has occurred, shouldn't you?
And I'll be delighted to give it. Dark webs are being woven around these parts, and it is my firm belief starstones are the flies the sorcerer spiders are trying to catch.
I don't know, I didn't hear about any starstones in dinner.
I'm not a fan of spiders either.
Wasn't that one of your shapes?
Was it Druid? Yeah.
Yeah.
I only did it once. Regretted every second of it. And they even made some weird noises.
Yeah, they walk around. Dead off.
It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake was a collector of the stones we seek. His foul murder and the plight of dying time must somehow be interconnected. That means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon Starstone along the way.
Now, where's my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away?
While you were being lectured by our friend the historian and the grande dame of time, I snuck into his house and had a look around. The advantage of being a cat, you know. You go where you please with impunity. And sometimes the lady of the house even rewards you with a slice of fresh herring. That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent, though bloody murder may have been committed in their name.
Legs and run away? There it is.
Don't we all long for a sanctuary where our worldly troubles can be held at bay? A bed or a basket so snug it becomes, in a word, safety.
Why does that first song, or first line remind me of a song?
Oh, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, yeah, it is.
Probably tough. It would have been tough. The artist in my home.
Yeah. Something else, actually.
What, early 2000s?
But perhaps I speak only for myself, not for veterans such as yourselves that by necessity call any patch of ground they rest upon home. Like any cat worth its salt, though, I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. To be able to repose without a care is such a precious circumstance, savoured all too seldomly.
Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, yeah.
I met him first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthful Gore. He wondered aloud what on earth a cat was doing out there in the scorching desert, then shared what little food and water he had with him. So I told him who I was and showed him my human form. He laughed and marveled and told me stories about his travels. In the end, he even shared his great sorrow with me, the unspeakable thing you saw through his looking lens. I was awed and frightened, but swore to help him in any way I could. As of now, that includes helping the two of you.
Basically a void dragon.
Let me phrase it like Zigzags might. A universe without time is like a pen without ink. A pointless instrument stripped of the potential of creation. It is void. It is death. It is nothing. I'll not pretend to have all the answers, all that I understand, all that is happening here and out there among the stars, but I do know I'd rather err on the side of caution. If Zigzags worries, I worry. We are talking about a creature, after all, that has reclined among the divines as nonchalantly as you and I lays beside the hearths of home.
That's already proof that
run
basically
away? Ah, yeah.
we can't be the Eternals.
You're just trying so hard.
No, the Divines are the Eternals.
Just trying so hard.
To dash your hopes, yes. Just foolish hopes. Maybe in the third game.
Oh, before you go, here, take this teleporter pyramid. A handy toy indeed that Zigzags asked me to give to you. You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have misplaced it.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry though. Use this one here and it'll take you straight to its twin. Now that this matter has been settled, hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But rest assured, I'll do my share of hunting too. So if you spot a white cat during your travels, do stop to say hello.
I do love the idea of talking. Oh, I can talk to Jayhawk.
Ah, how intolerable it is to think that all the knowledge of the world is being gathered by an imp. A creature that is no more than the result of a demon's bowel movement imbued with the breath of life.
Are you
racist?
Kind of.
And yet I am a tad jealous of that jabbering little jester. To know all. It is a consummation devoutly to be wished.
Yeah, that's all you had to say. You didn't have to say the first part.
You were a bit more polite in Divinity Original Sin 2.
We've been humbled.
I hope I get to see it.
Now, where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs
That is
and
such a
run
cop
away?
out. To know everything is to take away all wonder. Shut up.
Tell me everything.
Literally. Do you think that my life would be made any less magical than to know how everything works? That itself is magical. You're so annoying as a person. You're the kind of person who says that, like, money doesn't, like, give happiness. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Now, where is my pepper?
Oh, we're not gonna
Did it
say it?
sprout
Okay,
legs
fine.
and run away?
There's no such thing as too much knowledge. We are lucky to have found Zixon. I'm gonna call him Zach.
Why are you like this?
What?
You just refuse to learn any character's name. Pick the first letter and then call them something entirely different.
Zix.
Zix.
Zax?
Yes.
Fine.
You said it fine until just now.
Zix.
You said it fine until just 2 seconds ago when you decided to act a fool.
Listen, my
It was
short-term
fine
memory.
right before then.
My short-term memory said I don't need to know his name, and then completely forgot it. Bet if I play that back, I'll never see his name.
Did it sprout legs
Pretty
and
sure you
run
did.
away?
I don't care. I'm gonna have to a little bit. Go ahead.
I mean, I agree, but I feel like our characters should disagree a little bit so we build skills in different areas.
All I'm gonna say, I hate it when people are like, but a predictable set of hours slipping by. No. Go away. I understand the idea that it's like, oh, but where's the wonder, yada yada yada.
Legs and run
You know,
away?
like, how much I'd get done if I knew everything. That'd make so much money. Have all the answers. Nobody
We
would
go
believe me, though.
opposite for now.
You are not of the same minds, and therefore one another's weakness. We must be steadfast. We must be firm in our desires for knowledge and power if we are to overcome the foes that would suck the very souls from our fragile frames.
I think you're being a little bit critical of what that little exchange was.
Let us learn, Hunter, whether you like it or not, and through wisdom grow ever more mighty.
He's talking to you.
Did it suddenly get louder?
Well, it's also adjusting my earbuds, I'm not sure.
Okay.
That was meant for you.
I
You
said
said-
that I wanted to know everything. Yes. What is life if without a little bit of mystery? I want to know
wanted
everything.
to know
Leave the
everything
cities
too,
to
but you
venture
picked that one
into
first, so
danger.
I had to pick the other
Be
one.
careful, Saw Sunset.
No, wait, we wanted to go to,
Oh, yeah, use the
yeah,
teleporting.
you actually want to go to the murder site.
Oh, right.
Completely just not solve the murder.
Down this way.
I think that would be extra funny, actually. We've been sent here to solve a murder, go through all these trials and tribulations, end up saving the entire world. Yes, it's hard to believe that we were basically brought here to solve a murder. Fuck! And then credits roll.
You mean like our Minecraft rolls? We haven't gone
Shush.
to the end
Let's
yet.
talk about them. How many Minecraft worlds we've started and like completely
In their
abandoned.
stone?
I really think that if we were to take our Minecraft builds and combine them,
It's official.
that would be cool.
The Duke of Ferrell is the worst poet in Riverland.
Like specifically, I'd want it to be the horse stables that we built in the second world. Integrate that.
Yeah, it's really good.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom.
Pink conversion.
Why don't you?
I say that next to a girl who makes candles. Worth 1 gold. Worthless!
Dearest Esme. Excuse me?
Your lips are red as emeralds, your hair is black as birch.
Are we not
Your
going to
life
talk
is
about
like
his power blindness?
cholesterol, and oh my heart, it hurts. I want to hold you in my arms and stroke your little head, and this would be easier if Council Jake were dead. Forever yours, the D of F. The Duke of something?
So he can't
And
see
so
colors,
we meet
so...
yet another adulterous harpy.
Actually,
no doubt she's guilty as sin.
A Wolverine would have a more forgiving fuse.
Kind of. Jesus.
Whatever happened to that troop of
Alright, Andrew Tate. Jesus.
excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine golden
They
land.
probably agree with you. Probably some sort of insecure piece of shit.
I am on the trail, Source Hunter.
No, I wasn't. Stop talking to me. I'll talk to you later. I keep saying every time I talk to her.
Which of you is more deserving of life? Come,
Toe
make
of
haste.
snake, wing of worm, roll and spice and stir and churn.
Excuse me? This is
Oh,
a
you are.
private sick room. Who in the name of the Sevens do you think you are barging in here? Out, I say, right this instant.
Why is it so private? What'd you do to him?
Get out! Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's this task. I'm just...
Evelyn.
Who am I to meddle
You're
with
suspect.
life and death this way?
Clearly you like to do it a lot.
Doctor.
No, remember? Well, he is, but she also was shooting when Jake was murdered. About bringing the body to...
I know.
I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing! But this decision feels like precisely the opposite. I have but one healing stone, you see, and 2 direly wounded men who need it. I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this grave situation, but perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter. Surely you are more accustomed to weighing life and death than I.
I know you're having a heck of a moment. You've been named.
Tell me about the healing
Yes, a curious relic indeed. I got it from a kindly abbot, Loic by name, in the northern town of Silver Glen. He is of a certain faith, the Immaculates they call themselves, that espouses the belief that certain stones can heal wounded flesh.
It sounds pretentious, but keep going.
I myself was nothing if not skeptical of his claims, but something happened as he handed me the stone. A small cut on my finger instantly healed, leaving no trace of the wound. Needless to say, I was astounded.
Do they also sell
But it's
essential
strange.
oils?
The stone is only good for a single use at a time before it reverts to a useless, inert state. It takes time to regain its magical properties, and I guard it cautiously.
Tell me about
So
the patient.
you're not a doctor of the stone.
Kinda.
Okay, you guys can stop yelling though. Give me a minute.
Rude.
Kind of. Inside voice.
Can you die a little quieter over there?
A little bit, thank you.
Jesus.
Sir, I cannot concentrate.
But you're like
With all the griping.
God. You're breathing.
Those men hardly sound
You're
long for
fine. Changing your socks and drinking a little water.
They're always like that anyway.
Get some Tylenol and change your socks and drink
Did you
some
check their
water.
blood pressure? I'm sure they're fine. Alright. So, should we even entertain the patient thing or
Let's
just go about
entertain
the
the patient
murder?
thing. Why not? Tell me about the patient.
What would you like to know?
Tell me
Anything?
about Boris. Kind
One of
of.
the brave few willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the undead. A young man, but excellent in matters of business, before he fell victim to an orcish club in the north, that is.
Okay.
Thankfully for
fine.
him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead, but not quite so, and brought him here straight away.
Okay, and Steve?
Quite the venerable staple of Cyseal, Stephen, and recently blessed with his 3rd grandchild. He was leading a crew of builders when a stray beam struck him in the temple. and only a few days shy of his last day of work before
Are
retirement, no
their
less.
head traumas weirdly rock-shaped to you?
Both of them?
Yeah.
As if, what, she's doing it?
Yeah.
Soothing a
Nearly everyone in Cyseal is familiar with Grinning Stephen, and as you can imagine, he's quite dear to his family.
Alright, I've made my decision.
Let's go. Seems like a
Listen, the guy has like 2 grandchildren.
I know.
Yeah, so like...
I understand where you're going.
Plus, the other guy's a good business.
Those men hardly sound
Then
long
he's
for
a
this
shark.
world.
I thank you a million times for your help. Who have you decided should receive the
What were their
healing
names again?
stone?
Oh, good.
Soothing the corpse's troubled mind.
I've made my decision.
It's just
Which
your
one?
names. No, just be the names.
Yeah. I've made my decision. Boris and Steven. Who's Boris again?
Wait, can you go back?
Yeah, hold on. I
Tell
wasn't
me
paying
again.
attention. Can see a flying buzz between my ears and out the other side. Just flying confidence in my morality.
I guess we'll keep Boris, who's
Yeah.
shockingly young man with an old name. Okay, God.
Boris's life has just begun. We can't cut it short now. He should receive the stone.
Oh, we can rock, paper, scissors over this.
We can, but that's partially my idea. There's no way Boris should receive the stone for Steven. Think of Steven's wife, his children, his grandchildren. Now we're going, Boris.
Yes, Boris deserves to experience all the pleasures of life that Stephen has already enjoyed.
Boris it is? Yes, I'll deliver the stone. I'm glad we'll get to save one man. My heart breaks for the other.
Entire town hates it.
We should adopt her. She's
No,
just some random
no,
schmuck
this is
advice.
highly abnormal. What is this? It's lightning!
I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell.
That was loud in my ears.
Say goodbye.
Jesus. Wait, was that a soul stone?
Yep, I stole it.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you eternally for your help. Though your reaction to the healing
man,
stone,
it's a next guy.
I have no idea what to make of it.
About your healing stone?
That strange reaction you caused.
It's weird that he healed
Blue
all of us,
lightning
but
from a
not
healing
for
stone.
Steven.
I've never seen anything like it.
Is he dead?
And the stone looks different now, too. Like it's devoid of life. I
said that
begin
was
to
gonna
wonder
happen.
if its magical properties survived your little reaction.
The elixir.
Sorry, friend.
Sorry,
I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
Just fell off. There you go.
Soothing
So,
a corpse's
Steven, about what I said.
didn't want to live. Wanted it with every fiber of my heart. Not just for my own sake, but for my family, you know. Oh, my Matilda. What'll my
that
sweet
Boris?
Matilda do?
I
So I'm
feel
just
no
gonna
pleasure in
go
bidding you farewell, friend.
Soothing a corpse's troubled mind. Can't have gotten far.
No, that's rude.
Enjoy what remains of your life, will you? Never know when it'll be snatched out from under you.
Alright.
I'm feeling stronger already. 1,000 thanks to you, my hero. I promise I won't waste the life you've given me.
Tell me, what are you going to do with your renowned life?
I wouldn't want to ruin this
Renewed life.
particular
I'm going to
batch
invest in
of party
Bitcoin.
elixir. Too much wormwood.
You should take him out.
I'm going to sell Cutco knives and invest heavily in Enron.
What will I do? What won't I do? Seeing how short life can be, how easily it can be taken from you. I'll see it all, do it all. And after I've climbed every mountain in Riverland and smooched every girl who'll have me, I'll devote myself to learning the magic that saved me. Everyone deserves to feel the thrill of a renewed life. I'll see you around then. I'm liable to spring out of this bed at any minute.
You better come back and be helpful later. Just gonna find him just whoring around the entire map.
Probably.
That would actually be super funny.
Hello again. Terribly sorry, Source
Miss
Hunter,
Ma'am.
but I seem to be fresh out of priceless relics for you to destroy.
Why are you so pissed?
No pleasure in bidding you farewell, friend.
So anyway,
Is that
about
so?
Jake's murder.
Well, I handled the corpse myself, indeed, but I hardly knew the man in life. I was shocked when Ahu asked me to come to the crime scene, but Theliron had taken ill, and the responsibility fell to me. I arrived at the inn, where the body lay just where it had fallen. The injuries were like nothing I'd ever seen. A single intricate laceration wove like lace around every inch of his skin. Neither a beginning nor an ending point were discernible. I examined the corpse and recorded what information I could.
I feel no pleasure in bidding
I
you farewell.
personally delivered the corpse the short distance to the mortician's house. As far as I know, everything was, as far as a magical murder is concerned, quite normal.
Any takers? Come on, you chicken.
I've been studying under Theliron for some time now, but that task, being asked to play the gods, was the first time I've ever questioned my, well, suitability for the work. I've a passion for this work, you see. A passion to see things put in order, from a flesh wound healed to an entire city made resistant to a fatal illness. What right has something as trivial as a wound or as senseless as an epidemic to take a human life?
Okay then.
I don't know what If one were to reduce the quantity of skull dust by a percentage of 2, perhaps the stability could be increased by as much as 3-fold.
Oh, a source hunter. Imagine that. Quite a bit more petite than the last of your kind I encountered, aren't you? Yes, by nearly 20 centimeters of tibia, as my memory serves.
Yeah.
Are you saying I'm short? We're the same height, I think.
Watch the undead quiver in
Sorry,
their
friend.
moldy
I
bones.
wish there were enough stones.
No matter. Even if it couldn't spare its heartiest specimen, I'm sure the Order sent the individual with the next highest probability of success.
Did you just call me scrawny?
I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
Holy cow! Let's check what 20 centimeters is. That's 7 inches. It's almost,
I
I'm
feel
sorry,
no
7.8.
pleasure in bidding you
7.8.
farewell, friend.
That's almost 8 inches. How tall was this person? Are we all close 6 foot tall?
Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for
Better
both of us.
solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Is he 6 foot 5? I'm sorry, 6'2"? Because all men apparently round up by 2.
I'm telling you, they do until they hit about 5'11".
I feel
to
no
6
pleasure
foot.
in bidding you
They always
farewell,
round up by
friend.
2 inches.
Yeah.
The world belongs to the young, they say, and Boris will live to take his piece. Thank you for your help in this matter. Well, she certainly possesses a critical eye and an exacting manner when it comes to making difficult medical decisions.
Clearly she doesn't.
I expect she'll be a very successful healer in her own right when the time comes. She is learning from the best, after all.
Self-assessment, yes.
I feel no
Me?
pleasure in...
Why, I'm more than a little surprised you haven't heard of me. Perhaps I can jog your memory.
Okay.
It was I who cured the Duchess of Arata of her
Aren't you short,
unslakable
too?
thirst. A simple pinch of atropa
You're my
belladonna
size.
in her morning tea. I who discovered that aging itself can be halted by a single application of cicuta de glace on the tongue.
Did you?
Wish there were enough stones for both of us.
Are you really old enough to have proven that?
Not to mention that it's been my guidance that has permitted my apprentice Evelyn to make quite a name for herself around Cyseal of late.
So your apprentice is the
Tomatoes?
Yes. If that's how we're referring to the secretive use of a revolutionary healing method she refuses to share with her own master. She's in the other room as we speak. Perhaps you can prevail upon her to offer a demonstration.
Sheep's cheese? Tomatoes?
She's gotten hold of a stone, supposedly capable of fantastic feats of healing, but she won't let me take the briefest look at it.
Well, I got it.
But she claims to have gotten the relic from a little northern town, Silver Glen by name, and that an abbot there blessed it with the power to heal. Utter rubbish, I say. But with these blasted undead haunting the travel routes, I can hardly march up to Silver Glen to learn the truth myself.
Mysterious healing stone? Interesting
I don't
indeed.
know what I did to deserve this. Nothing sets me on edge like inexplicable magic.
That tone, soothing a corpse's troubled mind. Can't have gotten far.
I can talk to animals.
I give milk. I give wool. And what do I get in return? One way or another, they always try to fleece me. Especially that Evelyn. She's out to get me. I know it. Meh.
You should be nice. Take back the means of production.
Cow? What say you?
You wish to also join the uprising, brother.
Moo! Don't disturb Master Theliron now. He's been so busy with his research, the poor dear hasn't had a proper night's sleep in months.
Tell your friend to go jumping in front of the embassy. And then you'll jump over the moon.
The earth here seems to have been freshly fertilized and aerated. Obviously, someone has taken great care to maintain this gravesite. Are you sure you want to?
Don't do it.
Don't do it? Okay.
You step away from...
For now. Compassionate +1? I'm not compassionate. I'll be back.
Too late.
That would be funny. I got my stash effect and start singing it up.
Bah! If you think black sheep are weird, try weird sheep.
Are those in the game?
Were sheep?
Yeah, were sheep. I'm okay with this.
Oh yeah, the fair.
What? Oh yeah.
Today, I think, a king. The great Sigurd and his
No, I want to go the other way.
It is said
That rooster thinks he's such hot stuff, posing for Jerome like that. Someone ought to tell him his waddle waggles when he crows, same as the rest.
Can you come back this way?
What's that way?
Follow me on that.
Today, I think, a king. The great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said every time a
Is there a hatch under here?
Yeah.
Ooh, hatch.
Are you sure? Juggling orange? Juggling apples? Fake daggers? Is this from like one of the carnival people?
It looks like it. Reginald's diary.
Fortune!
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, why do we want to be here?
Fortunate day. A trip to the beaches of the Black Cove yielded a wonderful treasure. A talking head! Katrina says it's the stuff of source. But how can such a silly gag be the product of dark magic? It insists its name is unique, but I think I'll call it Stefan. Now there's a name with some flair and showmanship about it. According to luck have it, Curio knows a story or two already. And what a voice! My show will be the most profitable at the fair. I fairly bulge with joy when I think of the sad sack look on Cedric's face. Okay, so this is that guy at the carnival.
Those dark-robed nuts really ruffle my feathers, sneaking around here at all hours of the night.
Would you like to elaborate, chicken?
Right, kind of.
This is why you don't go around killing chickens. I want stuff.
Letters from the conduit. Can we pickpocket or like room or something? Or do you have lockpicking skills?
Not yet, no. Gonna put that on the archer. But remember, she joined us at level 3, so I'd wait for her to level up. Oh goodness. Yeah, let's do this other thing.
I prefer to have the shield up there.
You want to go to town and buy some gear?
Yeah, let's go.
Do we have enough gold? I feel like we've collected stuff, right?
Something.
Yeah, you have gold.
Becomes a ham. Government orange. Yeah, 500 gold.
Little party tricks hardly make her worthy of such grave
No better
responsibilities.
solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Jahan. Okay, you're aerospace.
I'll lean heavier into witchcraft and fire. Said copycat. I'll lean heavier into witchcraft and fire.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Oh no, noble friend. Your upper chakras are in desperate need of a good scrubbing. Fortunately for you, my homebrewed tinctures will do the job. Or if you're in the mood for something a bit more electrifying, one of my air scrolls might give your system just the shock it needs.
She might be. Do you think that this rooster appears in the video we're going to?
Why? As a trader?
You're really ruffling my feathers now. Can't you see I'm busy modeling? Obviously, someone's plumage isn't magnificent enough to inspire genius. All those naysayers in the past, bah! See what I've become. Hundreds of years from now, people will wonder, who is that cock? It must have been a grand cock, so inspired.
Ain't true. Harry's by the cousins.
Made a big change on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Bloody undead! Remember above all to stay behind.
Here for your daily serving of veggies. Please partake of the plumpest.
Sorry, but I haven't the time for chatter. These days, a moment's inattention is all a thief needs to snatch my livelihood out from under me.
Feels ever there.
So how about that fish
The
thief?
dead are on the prowl, the councillor's been murdered, and now source hunters are encouraging petty theft. The few honest amongst us are swimming against the stream. I'll tell you what.
I'm sure.
Watch the
they
undead
have
quiver in their mouldy
their
boots.
And yet she'll still trade.
There's apparently a painting of Rooster.
Potions to bemuscle you. Scrolls to entussle you.
Source Hunter had very good reason.
Watch the undead quiver
That
in
thief
their...
is free for now, but I wonder how long it'll be until his growling belly seduces him back onto the crooked path. I can understand your sympathy for that man.
My
But
sympathy?
feeding him for one day will hardly remedy his circumstances. You would have done better to help him more substantially than by covering up a single petty theft.
I'm waiting for it to become a federal offense.
Cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of
And
this
then he'll be
fine
shoved in the real
Auburn
prison.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Need a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Good luck, Brandon.
Let's get some new gear.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Auburn there.
Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
How do you feel about...
Let us see if you can choose the finest
One gold.
It's inert.
It'll
Toe of
charge.
snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
Paper knife.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine Auburn there.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Oh, these cups are worth money. I'm taking everybody's cup.
Wow.
What even do you... I am robbing every single household all of their gold.
All their gold stuff. Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Many cheeses.
Here for your daily serving of veggies. Please partake of the plumpest produce ever produced.
Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Soothing a corpse's troubled mind. I've gotten far.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Why is an old wooden shield worth more than a Source Hunter?
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
6 dexterity.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses. Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff. Aaron has as many friends as the man with many
What are
cheeses.
ye staring at?
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
I don't think that dexterity is
Ain't
good.
true.
It's like the
Arrows by the dozens.
But to get the bow, it only needs 6 dexterity.
I think that's his status.
Potions to bemuscle
Yeah.
you. Scrolls
Attributes, I'm
to
sorry.
entussle you.
I do have. Cool, I can get it. Thank you.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
I know it's here somewhere. Not in the ruins, a particular batch of party eggs.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Feed a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Soothing a corpse's troubled mind.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots. Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
I didn't grab the
Feed a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Or did I send it to you by accident? I might send it to you.
Send me the what?
The bow that I had on the archer. The old one.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes. Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Who else has gold, silver, worth of
This
different
batch is
colors?
only hours from the sea.
Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice and stir and churn.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies Cyseal's ever seen.
Armor for yourself?
Some
Oh, the bow. Can you send me that bow?
That's right.
Cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine almond.
Potions to bemuscle you. Scrolls to entussle you.
Quiet day on the market, it
Got a cool
seems.
bow.
Yeah, I like it.
Let us see if you can choose the finest
Freezing
green.
crossbow.
Potions to bemuscle you. Scrolls to
Yeah, save.
entussle you.
Alright, good night anybody. Have a good day. And we'll hopefully see you on Thursday.
Feed a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.